Namaste. I am Chitra Ganesh, a yoga teacher in the Vinyoga tradition, bringing you traditional teachings from the heart. Today, I would like to talk to you about a practice that is very close to my heart, which is mantra chanting. I started chanting in Sanskritam from a very early age, which is why I cannot imagine my life without mantra. Now, chanting in Sanskritam requires a lot of focus and attention to detail because the language itself is very, very precise. Now, growing up, I had no idea that I was focusing my mind so much by chanting shlokas from the Bhagavad Gītā, chanting Vedic mantras, and so on. All I did was listen to my teacher and repeat each mantra in exactly the same way. This is the way mantras are traditionally taught. I think it was much later on in life that I actually looked at a script to chant mantras. Now let's take a moment to think about the fact that yoga is a philosophy that is based on the Vedas. And the Vedas are an oral tradition that was passed down from teacher to student through the Guru Parampara. So naturally, this makes mantra chanting a very important and sacred tool in the practice of yoga. In our tradition, there are two types of mantras, Vedic mantras and non-Vedic mantras. Vedic mantras, believed to be the voice of the divine, are called Shruti. They are bound by very strict rules in terms of pronunciation as well as rendition to preserve their sanctity. An example would be the popular Shanti mantra, Sahana Vavatu. Non-Vedic mantras are human compositions and they are called Smriti. For example, the shlokas of the Bhagavad Gītā. They are also bound by strict rules of pronunciation, but they have some flexibility in terms of rendition. Both Vedic and non-Vedic mantras are equally revered in our tradition as tools of yoga. Now, growing up, I learnt both Vedic and non-Vedic mantras. When I look back, I remember that the very first composition that I learnt was the Gītā Dhyānam, which is a beautiful composition of 9 shlokas in praise of Srimad Bhagavad Gītā. So when I think about this a little more, I feel that this is one of the reasons why I was so attracted to the Bhagavad Gītā itself. This has stayed with me throughout my life. I have chanted the shlokas throughout my life. I have studied the philosophy at least 2 or 3 times. So today I would like to end by sharing the very first shloka of this beautiful composition. And in this shloka, we offer salutations to the Bhagavad Gītā as a divine mother who will liberate us from suffering, meaning the cycle of birth and death. So let me begin. Join your palms and close your eyes. Let's take a moment here. Parthaya pratibodhitam bhagavata Narayanena svayam vyasena grathitam purana munina madhye mahabharatam Advaitamritavarshini Bhagavatim Ashtadashadhyayini Amba Tvamanusandadhami Bhagavad Gīte Bhavadveshini. So that took me back to my childhood and brought back beautiful memories of chanting the Gītā Dhyānam as a little child. So thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you once again, bringing you more traditional teachings from the heart. Namaste.